Hey, Hinoka, come play with me.
Sorry, I'm heading out to train. You can join me if you like.
What? Don't you know it's a day off? Playing is just as important as training. If your body doesn't rest, neither will your mind.
You forget we're from 2 different kingdoms. We can't be friends.
I didn't forget. What would be wrong with becoming friends? There's no reason we can't get along and play together.
Well, even if we were friends, I don't know any games anyway. I've spent my whole life training to rescue Corrin from Nor.
Is it the idea of playing with a Norian you can't get over? If that's the problem, the only solution is to do it and see that it's not so bad.
Why do you want to play with me so much anyway? There are other people.
But I want to be friends with you.
Fine, all right. What do you want to play?
Well, I won't stand a chance if we play tag. I read about a Hoshido game that sounds fun. Do you know, origami?
You mean origami? It's not really a game, but I know a little.
Yeah, that's it. You can make all sorts of things out of paper. I want to make a bird.
I can teach you how to make a crane.
Like this? Ah, I'm done. Pretty good, right?
It's a little misshapen. Look at mine. This is how it should look.
But the wings on yours are different shapes. I like how mine looks.
Well, for this next one, let's compete to see whose looks the best.
You're on! Oh, but first, could you show me how to do it right? Hey, wait! I'm supposed to be teaching you, but I'm doing all the learning. Maybe we should do something else?
No, I'm learning plenty. How to just let my mind rest and enjoy something. Corrin and I used to do things like this before she was taken. I had forgotten. Our whole family would fold origami together and play all sorts of games.
Huh, so you know how to play after all. You just forgot.
I suppose so. I started training and dreamed of the day we'd all be together. Relaxing with you brought all those childhood memories back. Thank you, Princess Elise. It really feels like my mind is at rest.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. You're really nice. Maybe we can play more from now on. We could fold so many cranes. Your wish will come true if you make 1,000, right?
That's right. I'm surprised you know that. Okay, let's try to make 1,000. And let's wish for peace in our world. So we can do this again someday.
Hinoka, you fought wonderfully in that last battle.
Thanks, Lucina. I've always been comfortable in the thick of it.
I can tell. Your Naginata technique is perfect.
That's because I've been training since childhood. I was desperate for strength.
What drove you to train at such an early age?
I was determined to save Corrin.
She was in danger? What happened?
When she was much younger, the King of Nor stole her from us. I could have protected her had I been stronger. So I took up the Naginata and swore that I would make things right. But even now that she's back, I cannot become complacent.
You accomplished your goal, didn't you? Surely you deserve a break.
If I let my guard down, I'd be inviting another kidnapping. I'll protect Corrin no matter the cost. You're pretty strong yourself, Lucina. What drives you?
I had no choice. I wouldn't have survived otherwise. My world was on the verge of destruction in the face of a powerful enemy. Every battle saw us driven back. I lost many friends, and then... my father.
Crom died in your world?
I couldn't believe it either. Even now, it's painful to think about. That's why I needed to be stronger than the others. So I could lead my friends in a world of despair and save my father in the past.
You faced something that would break most people, and you overcame it.
I finally met my father in this world, and yet, I still haven't changed my fate.
It sounds like your fight has only just begun.
In a way it has. My father, and the world I come from, I will save them both.
With comrades to help you, and your own obvious strength. I believe in you, Lucina. If anyone can defy fate, it's you.
Thank you, Hinoka. It makes me glad to know you have faith in me. It means a lot coming from someone as strong as you. There's no doubt in my mind you'll be able to protect Corrin from here on.
As long as I remain diligent.
Me too. And I think we both can do it.
Working together, we're unstoppable. All right, I've got my vulnerary, spare gauntlets, everything I need.
Princess Hinoka, you should leave this preparation work to me.
Frederick, you want to pack my travel bag? Go for it.
Thank you, milady. I must say, you did seem to be doing an admirable job. But isn't this the sort of thing you'd usually delegate to a retainer?
You haven't met Izama and Setsuna. Neither of them are really cut out for this kind of work.
Well, what work do they handle? Surely your laundry at the very least.
It's easier to do my own than it is to constantly save Setsuna from drowning.
Drowning? In the act of doing laundry? Surely you jest.
I wish. If there's any danger in a task, she will discover it.
But what of all the cleaning and tidying? Please tell me you're not doing it all.
Of course I do. I prefer my things to be cleaned rather than broken to bits. And that's a best-case scenario if Setsuna is doing the work. Now, Izama is a bit more careful and does a solid job. But he berates me the whole time. And he's annoyingly accurate.
This is unbelievable. Should I meet this fool, I will teach him some respect.
Believe me, it's easier to just do everything myself.
I never could have imagined you were in such a dire situation. No wonder you are so adept at these menial tasks. Your hand has been forced.
The thing is, I wouldn't trade those two for anyone else.
How can you say that? What possible value can they offer?
Well, despite their quirks, they're plenty capable on the battlefield. It might seem to be an odd arrangement, but it works for us.
Fascinating. Tell me, do you at least entrust them with landscaping duties?
Landscaping? What's that?
Pulling weeds, tending the gardens, arranging decorative rocks.
Decorative rocks? Frederick, tell me you're not wasting time on such drivel.
I hardly think Crom's decorative rocks qualify as drivel.
You would do anything for Crom, wouldn't you? I mean, it's admirable. I just can't believe the kind of standards you're setting.
Thank you, milady. It does please me to hear my efforts praised. Still, I can't help but feel guilty about your situation. If I meet your retainers in the future, perhaps I could educate them properly.
You're welcome to try. Knowing you, you might actually succeed. Maybe you could even give me some feedback on my leadership, too.
It would be my honor. Thank you, Lady Hinoka.
Ha! You're not getting away with that.
Okay, you win. That was amazing, Lady Hinoka.
It was close.
No, it really wasn't. I've never met a Pegasus Knight of your ability before. Are you up for sparring again tomorrow? This is good training.
I was just going to ask you the same thing.
Then it's a plan. Well, I'd better get back to work.
Again? Come on, Cordelia. How much work could you possibly have to do?
I need to organize equipment, inventory weapons, look over the accounts.
Okay, stop. That sounds so boring. Can't you get someone else to do it?
It's my duty to do these things. I can't just hand them off to someone else. Anyway, I better be on my way. See you tomorrow.
Wait a sec, Cordelia. Training isn't over quite yet.
But I mean, you beat me.
Right. But now I believe you need to train yourself to rest.
People are counting on me, Lady Hinoka.
Yes, they're counting on you to fight. What good are you if you're exhausted? Even just now, you were having trouble with your lance. How do you think I won?
Are you sure you didn't win simply because I haven't trained hard enough? I can train and do my work too. In fact, it's my responsibility to do both.
Ha! This might be the first time I've met a warrior who works too hard. Listen, I'm just worried about you, Cordelia. Can't I help somehow?
I appreciate your concern, but delegating is one skill I've not mastered.
Fair enough. I'll delegate for you. First things first, I'll do all your work today.
Lady Hinoka, there are too few hours in the day. You'll never finish in time.
Then how were you going to do it? Never mind, don't answer that. Just leave it to me. I do this kind of stuff all the time in Hoshido. Seriously, my retainers are completely useless.
I can't let you...
You're not letting me. I'm doing it. Now, just laze around for a bit.
laze around? I'm not sure I know how to do that, but if you insist, I'll try. Thank you, Hinoka. You may have a tough exterior, but you're very generous.
Oh, stop with the waterworks. Anyone would suggest the same thing. And after today, you'll split all of your duties with me, okay? We work together, we rest together. That's that.
By your command. In the meantime, I guess I better go figure out how to laze.
Princess Caeda, tending to your Pegasus as diligently as ever, I see.
I've seen you doting on your Pegasus with just as much affection, Hinoka.
Ha! You got me there. Say, I wanted to ask. I hear the Pegasuses of your world only allow women to ride them. Is that true?
It is. They are loyal only to women who are pure of heart.
That makes them a lot more discerning than our Hoshidan Pegasuses.
How do yours differ?
They don't choose their riders, for one, and men are known to be Sky Knights. And if Pegasuses from your world decide who rides, I'm lucky to be from Hoshido. I don't think I could have ridden a Pegasus if I'd been born in Talus.
Why is that? I'm sure you would have been a fantastic Pegasus Knight.
Something tells me my heart is not quite as pure as yours. I doubt a Pegasus of your land would take to me.
Oh, I'm sure that's all just in your head. Come, look at my Pegasus.
What about him?
He doesn't seem bothered by you. He doesn't balk when you approach, at least. I'm sure he'd let you ride. He can sense that you're worthy.
You really think so?
You're kind and gentle in your own way, even if you don't realize it. I'm always awestruck when I see your bravery on the battlefield.
Caeda, if you keep laying it on that thick, you're gonna make me blush.
I'm just being honest.
I might start to believe that if I hear it often enough. You're very convincing. I wish I could be like that.
Just tell people how you feel. If you're honest, they'll understand.
There you go again, summing things up so perfectly. Maybe it's worth a try.
It's easier than you think, especially for one who speaks her heart.
I guess that's one way of describing me. But I think speaking from the heart comes more naturally for you.
Oh, Hinoka, now it's my turn to feel a blush coming on.
I'm just being honest too.
I look forward to fighting alongside you and your Pegasus again.
Let's watch each other's backs out there. Almost there. Just gotta carry this load a little farther.
Lady Hinoka, that looks awfully heavy. Allow me to help.
Thanks, Oboro. I'll pay you back.
Don't worry about it. It's a retainer's job to help out.
Oh, is it?
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
I was just thinking about Azama and Setsuna. Even if they were here, no way they would help me carry this stuff.
Forgive my frankness, but they usually don't seem very helpful. Azama's always making excuses, and Setsuna's so... absent-minded.
Is that why you're helping me? To show me what good work looks like? I wonder where the rest of my family found such quality retainers.
I think their easygoing styles suit you well. They're a good fit for you. Not to mention your impressive teamwork on the battlefield.
Yeah, I really can't rely on those two when it counts. They can be trouble, but having them around is kind of fun too.
And you chose them yourself, right? That's what surprised me. It's a pretty rare setup.
They seem to really want to be my retainers, so I let them. They might not be what I expected, but all in all, I'm glad I picked them.
Interesting. I guess I became Lord Takumi's retainer in the usual way. But imagining what it would have been like for him to choose me personally? Oh, I could swoon at the thought. Anyway, I'm just glad I got to be Lord Takumi's retainer at all.
I happen to know Lord Takumi is glad to have you. You deserve a reward for helping me out, by the way. Is there anything you want?
Well, if you feel you must reward me, I do have one request. I'd like to see you all dressed up in clothes from this world.
That's all? Well, all right. Do you have an outfit in mind?
Oh, this is my chance. I'll put you in a dress befitting the princess.
No, nothing like that. No dresses.
It'll be great. Just consider it a part of your princess training.
No, seriously. No dresses.
Oh, I am going to turn you into such a beautiful princess. I've had the perfect gown picked out since we've arrived.
Are you even listening to me? Okay, let's get this over with. Navarre, what happened back there?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I saw you let that enemy soldier go. Why would you do that? Don't you have anything to say for yourself?
It was a woman. Raising my blade against her would break my code of honor.
How is it honorable to let the enemy get away? She could come back and kill us all.
Everyone here is capable of protecting themselves, Hinoka.
Yes, but it's also our responsibility to protect each other. That's part of the code I live by. You put us all in danger when you let that soldier go.
I'm not here to safeguard anyone. I'm here to fight.
But only the men, right? Never mind. At least now I know where you stand. It's a shame. You're such a skilled warrior. If I had your talents, I could do so much more.
I would be happy to teach you the art of killing if you like.
Whoa there. You mean teach me how to wield a sword, right? To be honest, I've always wanted to learn.
So that's a yes, then?
Yes. But what about your code? I thought raising a sword against me was against the rules.
I'm willing to make an exception for the purposes of training. But I warn you, my skills will be of no help to you in protecting your friends.
Maybe you're just not using them right. Did you ever think of that? I bet I can prove that a mercenary's techniques aren't only good for killing. And hey, maybe you'll come out of this lesson learning something from me.
That seems unlikely.
Well then, challenge accepted. I never turn down the chance to help a friend. And what you're about to show me might help you on the battlefield. So let's get started.
Ready when you are. But I hope you're prepared to give this your all. I require a worthy adversary. Let's just say I bore easily.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. I'm a quick learner.
Thank you for joining me for some training, Princess Hinoka.
My pleasure. It'd be worth it even if all I got to do was watch you.
You're nothing short of amazing yourself. How long have you studied the Naginata?
My brother started training me at 7. The age I decided to become a warrior.
I used to train with my older brother as well. A long time ago.
You have a brother too?
Yes. My brother used to be my teacher. And someone I looked up to.
Used to be?
Well, never mind. What led you to decide to become a warrior, Hinoka?
Corrin was kidnapped by Nor, and I couldn't let them get away with it. I refused to forgive them. Or myself for not being able to stop them.
So it was all to save Corrin.
If I rode a Pegasus, I could fly to Nor and save her. So I became a Sky Knight. But it didn't come easy. My Pegasus companion wouldn't accept me at first.
Oh? That's surprising to hear.
I was inexperienced and overzealous. I tried to control her by force, but force doesn't earn trust. And my rash decisions earned us both plenty of scars.
It appears she trusts you absolutely now. When I watch the two of you together, she seems to love working with you.
You seem to know a lot about Pegasuses. Have you ever ridden one?
Long ago. But I left my Pegasus behind in order to ride Wyvernback. I know that Pegasus riders are known for their effectiveness and mobility. I lead a unit of Pegasus Knights called the White Wings that are a testament to that. But as a member of the royal family, I felt I needed more power. In Macedon, the Wyvern-riding Dragoons symbolize our strength. So I switched. I imagine the Pegasus I left all those years ago still despises me.
I doubt that. a Pegasus can see the truth in her rider's heart. I wouldn't be surprised if she could sense your feelings even now.
If those words came from someone else, I may not believe them. But from you put my worries at ease. Thank you. I hope she's well after all these years.
If you're so concerned, you could go see her. I'm sure that'd make her happy. And when you go, I could maybe go along with you? I can't miss my chance to see the great Red Dragoon's chosen Pegasus after all.
Well, if you ever visit my world, I will gladly bring you along to see her. And we can all take to the skies together.
Yes, you've got yourself a deal, Minerva. What are you doing up here, Tharja?
Oh, nothing you should concern yourself with.
If you're so interested in Robin, just talk to him instead of skulking around.
Just talk to him? Easy enough for one as blunt as yourself.
Hey, it's not like I'm trying to be so direct. It's just how the words come out.
It seems to me a princess should speak in a manner more befitting her stature.
Well, I gave up all that princess stuff years ago. I'm a warrior. To be honest, whenever I try to sugarcoat things, it just doesn't work out. But you're one to talk, Tharja. Everything you say just sounds so dark.
Well, I am a dark mage, you know.
Are there any rules that say a dark mage can't speak in a lighter, friendlier tone?
Only the ones I've imposed upon myself.
In that case, how about we practice talking a bit more... normally?
I can do normal, if I put my mind to it.
Then let's do it! Okay, so, hello, Miss Tharja. How do you do?
Greetings, Lady Hinoka. What benign weather here. Mayhap I shall hex us all.
Whatever do you mean, Miss Tharja? It looks like we're due for rain.
Why, 'tis easier even to hex under cover of cloud. Pick me a victim and huzzah!
Why, Miss Tharja, our hexes all thou... thy... can speaketh... Sorry, it's just too weird. No way can I talk like that in front of everyone. Besides, hearing you talk about hexing people so cheerfully was just... creepy.
Forsooth, lady. You were acting pretty creepy yourself. Probably best we stick to what we know.
I try coming off as normal and I creep out Tharja of all people. You're fine just the way you are, and I'm sure Robin thinks so too.
People seemed pleased with you, too. So I guess you're probably fine as well.
I'm sorry I brought it up in the first place. It was a bad idea from the start.
You thought we could help each other, so I can't hold it against you. Though, let's do each other a favor and never speak of this again.
Say no more. Just thinking about it is so embarrassing, I could die. Huh, I guess that means we share a secret. Kinda nice, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, secrets are things normal girls have.
Which means we actually did make ourselves more normal!
Yes, let's go with that. Let's agree that we're normal for us and just, I don't know, be friends?
And if anyone has a problem with us, we've got each other's backs.